in 3, 2, 1, and we're going again.
Welcome back with absolutely no offensive statements done here.
Yes, we didn't just say a thing that's not allowed on YouTube. Welcome back, Andrew.
Would never do.
Welcome back to part 4 of the exploration of Karak Kruvzub, Mount Jagged Tooth or Mount Bloodtooth.
My protein powder is totally
the
not
dwarves
dissolving.
have rang the copper metal gong, reverberating with a sound throughout the whole entirety.
Wow, wow.
Just like that of the caverns. The plaster statue breaks apart, and from within comes an iron god of war in all of its might and glory. It turns towards you and regards you with respect, as you are fellow dwarves who have summoned him from his slumber. This defender that was left here, forgotten, that could not do his job when the time was right. Perhaps it was strife, perhaps it was circumstance. But when the time came and the dwarves needed him the most, the ringer was broken. Well, now you have rang, and he has answered. His rusty frame shakes off the last of the plaster and disconnects from the pipings on the wall, revealing a puff of steam. It walks towards you and stops. It inclines its metal head towards you and issues a toot from one of its horns on the left, and then another one from the one on the right. What do you do?
I believe, since I am the most honorable dwarves in the party, I will start the conversation.
Very well. Roll me an honor check. And yes, we are using a statistical honor. And among these 3 misfits, the one with the highest honor is, in fact, Boindal Hookhand.
But this honor roll was not very good. Nevertheless, I will start my conversation.
You do
By
have...
Rakas,
You do?
mighty dwarven lord, what has brought you here? Who do you serve?
The steam golem cannot speak, as its mouth, it's not quite welded shut, but it does not feature lips.
Yes.
It inclines its head towards the 3 of you and looks at the one holding the gong, Peter, which would make that
The
Harry.
Lord.
Me.
He looks at you and he raises his axe towards you. And then whistles once.
I guess that's me. Funny. I'm the least honourable here. I say to him,
In which language
Oh.
do you speak to this mechanical
Dwarven.
monster? Yes, that's the one.
Of course I'm speaking Dwarven.
Why wouldn't you?
You can assume that we're always speaking dwarven, actually.
Yes, I think that we can assume that, in fact.
I'm thinking, I'll ask him, oh, great Dwarven Messel Lord, do you perhaps know a way that we could cross this river, this Red River? Because I don't think we could do it by ourselves, but if you've got any insight as to how we could do that, I'd sure be of a lot of assistance.
The left horn whistles. And then it stops. It has answered your question. But what does the answer mean?
Okay. Alright, lads, I'm not sure how we can understand this thing. Maybe if we... See, the thing is, if we let out that large whistle, but maybe it's trying to communicate with us back, but something's missing. Maybe
What?
we should have... maybe some sort of, I don't know, voice box of some sort. I'm sure the Dwarven Lords wouldn't have made such a fine piece of work without the ability to relay information.
What's with the runes on the staff you're holding?
The left whistle goes.
I'm going to take that as a yes. Alright, lads. Let's try and find some way.
Is that the left one again?
Left, yeah. I'm gonna lift. No, that's the right one. Wait, can you guys? Is this on your
This is
camera
right.
feed? Is that my right arm or that's
It's
my
your
right
right
arm?
arm.
Okay,
Your
good.
right
Because sometimes the camera mirrors stuff. So I'm raising my right arm.
Yeah.
That's the
Alright.
right arm.
You know what? I'm not sure if we can. Let's work this out. Can Mr. Metal Lord, can you raise your axe if you can understand what we're saying and we are required to find your voice box for you?
It is confused. Those are two things that you just asked him.
Okay. Can you lift your arm if you can understand us? Can you lower your arm if there is a piece of you missing? Alright,
Alright.
so it's intact. That's what we know. We just got to work out a way to communicate with this thing that we can understand. So it can understand us, but we can't understand him.
What if he carries us over the river?
That's not a bad idea. But can he carry us all at once, or will we have to do multiple trips?
Can he stand the river at all? I'm not going near water without knowing if I can handle it.
Dwarven Lord, can you cross the river without being damaged?
Yes, though.
Does that sound that you make mean yes? Raise your arm if that means a yes.
Okay.
Alright, so that doesn't mean a yes. Can you raise your arm if that means a no? Okay, so we've got one sound
Oh!
that means a no. And I'm assuming the other sound means a yes. Okay. Fantastic. So
Ooh,
So left is yes.
left side is a yes, and the right side is a no.
okay.
That's an
Mr. Meth-
inspiration, Harry. You figured it out.
Fantastic.
But
Do you know of a way to cross this river without being harmed?
Yes.
Can you show us?
good.
It begins to walk. Actually, no, it does not. It does not. It says, yes, I can.
Okay. Then I say, please show us the way.
It almost walks over you unless you get out of its way.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of its way.
You get out of its way. It does not trample you, and it keeps walking forward.
Alright, boys, let's follow it. We've worked it out.
It stops by one of the orcs, stomps on it, and then continues.
I like this man. He stomps on things.
It stomps on this one too.
Oh, I love him even more. This is brilliant.
Let me put him on the front. It stops here, and then it whistles, and then it turns around,
Yes.
and then it comes here, and then it makes you some space so you can get in as well. And then it begins turning the spoke of one of these wheels counterclockwise. And then it stops and goes toot toot.
I walk back outside and I see if the river is still running.
The river is
Or-
still running, but you can see that it's running slightly slower, and it seems to have lowered a little bit. Its level seems to have lowered a little
Alright.
bit.
Mr. Golem, that was
I will-
very
It's not enough to
helpful.
go over it.
I
Can
want to turn
you...
this one as well.
You want to
Yes,
turn
I
that
was about
one?
to say. All
Alright.
of us turn that one.
All of you together.
Wait, why don't we
think you
ask him first? Do we have to do something?
Mr. Golem, do we have to turn the other wheel as well while you do yours?
Yes.
I think that's a yes, boys. Let's get on it.
Alright then!
You lift up your sleeves, and it's a tough job. This is a job for 4 people. As you can see, there are 4 spokes. I'm gonna need each of you to roll me a strength athletics check. All together now.
Super
3,
Saiyan move.
2,
And I need
1.
half of you to succeed for this to work.
Oh!
Okay.
I slip
Yes,
and fall.
baby. So as Boindil, Doubleblade, and Thrax, the Head Stomper, begin turning, Boindal, you put your back into it, but you put a little bit too much of your back into it, and you hear a and you go, oh, and then you have to let go. you strain your back.
Oh no.
You know when you lift improperly, you get
Yeah.
this muscle spasm. This, I don't know what happens to your body. You probably know better than I do. But you hurt your back and you have to stop. But the rest of the other 2 dwarves are such beasts of both combat and burden, apparently. You start turning, and you hear the water, which is very noisy, as I mentioned before. Stay in here. I'm gonna make a change to the map, and I'm gonna transition it slowly so that Andy can get that glorious image of it changing, and then I'm gonna change it for you guys as well. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. This is what's gonna happen. GM overlay, and I put it to the map layer. And of course, then I have to put this in the back. Oh, wow. Strange.
Yeah.
GM info overlay. There we go. Map layer. Okay, yes. So the transition is completed. You guys hear that the water ceases to burble. It's no longer a strong current. When
Oh
you
my
come
God.
out, yes. Oh my God, indeed. Oh my dwarven gods. When you
Oh
come
my
out,
God.
you can see that the water level has fallen to a don't jump off. The water level has fallen very low. Yeah, don't stand there. There's a ledge here, basically. This whole area is a big ledge,
Okay.
and there's some stairs leading downwards where a stone bridge has been revealed. Now the water level has fallen downwards. Yeah, can you see this?
Almighty! A bridge was hidden under the floods all this time!
Yes.
I'll go
Indeed
back
it
to
was.
the-
Oh,
I'll go
thank
back
you!
to
Harry,
Hold
did you see that?
I did do that.
Yeah, boy.
I go back to the Golem and say, thank you, Metal Lord. Would you like to come with us, as we're about to go on a little adventure, and we think we could use your assistance?
It doesn't reply.
Follow
But
us!
it
then.
turns slightly towards you, and it goes. You know, the whistle is the yes whistle goes almost like a question mark. Like,
Ask him if
Okay.
he wants to fight. Ask him if he wants to fight amongst dwarves.
noted, Metal Lord, are you looking to help us in terms of fighting?
The enemies.
Alright, then please follow us.
Give me an
Make
insight
sure you
check.
don't stand in his hair. Wait.
Give me an insight check. If you want, you can also give me an honor check, although your honor's pretty low.
I'm gonna...
Insight, okay, yeah. Is everybody rolled it? Double X?
Oh, no. Side or honor, right?
Insight or honor. Alright, so the closest to comprehending what's going on is Thrax. This thing is an automaton. It doesn't really have a will of its own. It will follow commands, however.
Alright, so I've told him to follow me, so it's just gonna keep following us.
It
Hey,
doesn't.
alright lads. He clearly... I don't think he can cross the bridge. Or can he? Oh, he can. Let's do this.
Morindal was in the way.
My bad.
In front of you is a large chamber. Formerly a church, also a meeting hall, also a mead hall.
Nice.
You see a giant. Well, you see a statue of a smith. That is the main feature. Yes, a smith who is holding a hammer up above. He has his hand extended as if over the fire or an anvil. But at his feet there is nothing. Instead, there is a stone plaque with a stylized anvil on it. A stylized anvil that you've seen before.
I will place the small anvil.
Not done with the description. On your left, there is a door. And on the right, there seems to be a passageway. Give me a perception check.
Percepcionate.
Percepcionate.
Muy percepcionate.
Very good.
Oh,
Very good.
Muy
You
bueno.
notice a buzzing in the air. Fluttering of wings. You have heard this sound before. There are dwarves near Mirabar who, instead of picking up the art of the smith, they have picked instead the noble art of the farmer, and some of them are beekeepers. This sound sounds like the sound that bees make, or wasps,
Killer wasps.
and it's coming from the right.
Alright, I'm gonna go check it out. That sounds
Wait.
ominous.
Are you sure you want to go check it out?
Wait.
Wasps are nasty.
Wait.
From a distance.
This statue is Vrakas the smith, but he misses his anvil. I'll place the little anvil in front of him. Let's see what happens.
Excelente.
Place it down here.
You place it down there. Let me get its little asset. Ooh, crap, where is it?
Maybe we can have a little prayer before we continue.
Where the hell is it?
In my pocket.
I had it on the map, right? You could see it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
you took it off.
I took it off, but also it should be in my library. Like, I didn't delete it permanently from my library.
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 Something.
Are you making fun of my? Are you making fun of my accent, mate?
You fucking what, you cheeky little goblin?
That's damn fucking right. I am cheeky. I can mimic yours. I can't quite mimic Omar's though.
Can you fuck mimic mine? Nobody can mimic mine.
It's just this. I mean, all right.
No, mate,
I can't do it 100%, right? I can't do it 100%, right?
It's not bad. I've heard
It's not
worse.
bad. You've heard worse, right? I'm
I've
just
heard
trying.
worse.
I'm just trying to mimic the BBC one, basically.
It's not bad. I'll give it you, but you do sound a bit East End of London. I'm more
Yeah.
West Side.
Yeah.
You sound like you're from London, Gav.
London,
Alright,
Gav.
go down
All right, Gav. Nah, bruh. I'm not trying to start
Yeah,
a problem
exactly.
with you, bruv.
I'm just trying to start a problem with you, bruv.
Right.
Okay, so
All right,
no, I'm very much the posh side of London.
right. I'm more EastEnders. No, what was it?
Yeah, EastEnders.
EastEnders, London.
Exactly.
Right. All right.
nothing
Accents.
left.
I can do a pretty convincing Irish accent. I like to think that I can do a pretty convincing Irish accent. I actually used to do that a lot. Back when I was living in Greece, the chicks found it attractive for some reason. I don't know. But I
No.
stopped doing that. I haven't done that in a long time, so I'm rusty. Anyway,
No.
Accents
I love
aside.
doing accents.
Accents aside, you place the anvil at the hammers, at the smith's feet, and the double doors behind him swing open. That was an easy peasy puzzle here. But could you
Yes.
imagine if you had to backtrack all the way? I should change this dungeon a little bit so that you don't have to do that. So there we go.
Still though.
Also, I mean, you probably can't see because the statue's in the way,
Option.
but two double doors behind it have swung open.
Yeah.
Yes, you can kind of see in the other room as well. But before you do that, whose idea was it to place the anvil there?
Window.
Umar.
You have earned yourself a D6 of honor. This is my silverish. I call this the adamantine die. I'm gonna roll it for you. Whatever it rolls, you add that number to your honor. Okay?
Wow.
May Macarius be with you.
May he, Magari. It's gotta be a 5.
Can you see
Is
it?
it a 6? No, is it a 6? It's a 6. Ah! Ah, la, 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 la,
You
la.
just
Ah, la, la,
got
la, la.
6 honor for honoring the smith.
So what?
You know
where
what?
do I put it?
You
Like on
just
my
you just
base
increase
honor
your
score.
honor. Yeah, it permanently increases by 6 points. Instead of it
Jesus
being 9, it is
Christ,
now
that is-
15. You know what? For successfully awakening the statue, I'm gonna award
it's 10.
Harry a D4.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's unlucky, mate.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I
Would
was
you
never
like
that honourable
Would you like
anyway.
to use your inspiration for me?
Inspiration?
Hell yes. Let's go. Ah, fuck! It's another one. It's
Nah, don't worry
another
about it.
one. I'm sorry. Fate
I
has
know.
decreed. The dwarven gods have decided that you only earn 1 point of honor. Sorry, mate.
No, that's okay. That still ups my modifier, so I'm okay with that.
Your honor increases.
By 1. Yeah.
Double
no, it goes to a
blade. We're
Okay, so a
expecting great
negative
things
1
from
to
you
0.
later. Don't get discouraged, my friend Moindale. Your time to shine will come. You will distinguish yourself with some honor, I am sure of it. So, now that we've settled that little bit of business, and the double doors swing open into a rather large and well-appointed room, I want to hear what you guys do, or what you decide to do now, collectively.
Boys, I think we should check out the other room before we go through it. I just think that it could help us prepare a little bit more.
Well, I hear a lot of zumming and humming from the room on the right, and I do not like it one bit. I do not
start
like
to agree with you. I think we should go to the one on the left.
Oh, at least knock on the door.
Hey, that might be a good idea.
You knock on the door. There is no reply.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yes, your knocks
About
echo.
the golem.
Your voices echo around here. Just saying, because it's kind of a temple, and the roof has been dug out pretty high. You can see that there's also support beams, and this entire room is very well appointed, and the rug is surprisingly well preserved, as are the tables.
Ooh.
Oh. I will first.
You will
Can I open the door?
Of course.
Like a tiny little bit, like just like peeking inside.
How about this much?
This is good. Looks like there's only a few barrels in here.
Barrels.
Maybe it's good meat. Let's have a look. And I burst in.
You burst in a supply room where you can see that there is in fact barrels full of something. They're not all clearly labeled. Actually, no, wait. Dwarves are very meticulous about this kind of thing, so they are all clearly labeled. Some of them are beer. Others are barrels of mead. There's barrels of honey wine imported. You can see that there's Elvish writing on it. There is. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. The elves were friends to Karakravzup. Do not forget that it was the combined effort of the dwarves and the elves that fixed the river, and you have now fixed it. Essentially, what you've done is you've solidified the alliance with the elves, even though you don't know it yet. Elves are not gonna be angry about the polluted river anymore. That's a great thing.
But there's no river at all,
Right,
right?
quest 1.
There
done.
is. It's still flowing. It's just flowing very slowly because of the
Okay.
thing that you because of the thing that you did. And as you cross
Alright.
the bridge, if you look to your to your right, you could notice the dam. And the dam is made of stones that are covered in elven and dwarven runes together.
Oh.
Runes of purifying. This was a combined effort.
I want to start testing all the barrels. Just to
Yes.
see which one is the best
I
tasting.
wasn't finished with the inventory. So there's beer, there's elven wine, there's all sorts of alcohol. There's even some human alcohol in there. There's also crates of food. There's what's it called, smoked and salted fish. There's dry jerky. This is food that will last a long time. You also see some elven bread. By the way, I would really appreciate it if you change the music to something more.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
My bad.
Thank you very much. As I was saying, this food here is meant to last, and some of it is also elvish food. So,
I'm kind of hungry, boys. I could go for a little spot to eat. I mean, why not? You got food right
mean,
here.
there
I
are-
want...
The table's here already.
Aye, exactly. You might as well sit down and have a wee bite to eat. Maybe a little rest.
Would you like to take a short rest?
Yes.
Yes, please. I think so.
In that case, I'm sorry to say, Head Stomper, the effects of your fire breath potion wear off.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I mean, you guys
he
drink.
was waiting for
Yeah,
that.
you guys drink and make merry for an hour, but the potion effect will wear off. You have to
It was
consider
worth
that.
it to get our It was worth it to get our weapons back to full steam. So I think that's fair enough.
It was. It is. You could always press on, but it is worth it to also have a rest, have some food. You may
I think-
now. Since
get our rage
this
back.
is a short rest, you get stuff back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like second wind, rage, stuff like that. You're all fighter types. This is still combat music. You get.
Yeah, I haven't changed it yet. I'm looking for music right now.
Is this my playlist? It could be. It reminds me of my playlist. What else changes? Yeah, you may roll your constitution in health dice to regain health.
Fantastic.
You rest and you make merry. The constant buzz of the wasps is still there,
That's
and you
actually
can
nice.
see that some of the giant insects, perhaps realizing that the atmosphere has changed, you can see that some of them crawl all out of the other room. These are huge wasps, but they do not attack you. They fly out
Jeez.
past the waterfall. Let me just show you how one of these buggers looks like. Don't know if you can see him yet. Here he is.
Wait, where are these things?
They're
oh
right
wait,
here.
who opened the door with the wasps?
No. The door was already. There was never any door. It was always open.
Oh, okay.
That place used to be a kitchen, so they moved in.
Oh.
They ate all the food, and now one of them is inspecting the changes that you guys have made with the bridge and all that.
As long as he stays clear from me.
And then he flies back to report to the rest of the wasps that the water has become potable, which causes some more wasps to come out. In fact, there's 4 of them, 4 of the giant fucking wasps, and they go and they drink some of the water, and then they come back to their hive. They don't bother you at all. They give you a wide berth. They seem not to be interested in the flesh of dwarves, at least not today.
Nice.
But had you disturbed them?
Ha ha ha.
Fair enough.
Well, fellas, this break really did me well. The flesh, the dried jerky is quite delicious, combined with our death, foul-smelling cheese that we brought with ourselves. Oh, it's quite a meal, and the honey wine. I must give it to the pointy ears, but they can make great honey wine.
Through, I
They
mean,
can indeed.
the elves, I mean, after a long stint of life that they've got, I mean, they better have time to make some good bloody stuff. Fair play to them.
Oh, elves can wait many, many years for the wine to ripen.
Aye, they, that
Delicious.
they can.
Well, now let's speak our prayers to Vrakas and then continue our journey behind these doors. So I
agree,
kneel
that's a
down
good
at the
idea.
ambers and start praying a little bit.
I join them.
Hey.
Oh, Vrakas Almighty.
That's 1 more
Pray,
point
pray,
for
pray.
Harry, and 1 more point of honor for the Vrakas worshipping hook hand.
Jesus, so religious.
Yes.
Like, oh, okay. Let me actually make the prayer. Vrakas Almighty, you dwarven children of the smith have assembled in front of your feet to praise your smithing and to honor your greatness.
And
Please protect us.
just as a point of respect, I'm going to place my smith tools on the anvil
Yeah.
to bless them.
Please protect us and protect our families and bless these lands so that the river may flow without red water and that the allies of dwarves and elves may be rejoiced in friendship again.
Give me either an honor check or a charisma check.
Well, now that my honor
Now
is
with
really
with
high,
charisma you can roll stuff like persuasion and intimidation, but honor you can only use in certain situations.
well,
Might as well make it honor then. Use it.
well
Roll
now I've used persuasion.
All right.
Persuading Vrakas.
I think that's worthy. I will give each of you 1 more honor.
And
Awesome.
we're really stacking up
Yes.
these honors, man.
You can see that the dwarven golem is unfazed by all of this. He's just standing there.
Does give a shit.
I mean, he's not programmed to give a shit.
Sure. Alright,
Alright,
then.
alright, boys.
Let's go.
Let's, yeah, I agree. Let's head off.
Ah, puddle.
Yes!
The golem stays behind.
Happened
Is that a
here.
chest? That is a chest, right?
Yeah, those are 2 chests.
Alright, I'm gonna go and have a look at the chests.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but what do
Blood
you do?
everywhere.
What do you do about the golem? He stays behind.
He passed.
Oh well,
I-
tell him
I
to
say-
wait for us or something.
I say, thank you, Mr. Metal Golem, but I think we can take it from here. You've been a great service, and we wish you well. You've served the dwarves absolutely finely.
Wait, I tell Thrax, don't send them away just yet. Just let them wait for us.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, Mr.
It
Dwarven,
starts
sorry about that.
to starts to turn, and then it stops when you start speaking again.
Hang on, just wait here a sec. We may need your assistance one more time. But, you know, you've served us well so far. We thank you for it.
It just stays there. It's turned to leave, but then you tell it to stay, so it stays in that position. It's very basic, you know. It follows orders almost to the letter.
Fantastic.
Want to
So-
open a chest.
What's in the
I would
chests?
also.
The chests are locked.
I take
How
out my
do you?
crowbar that I happen to have with me.
Wait, why is there so much blood everywhere above us?
So, you look around you, first of all. You look around you and you see a well.
Yeah, I wanna-
There are some books left of the well. And scrolls. Right of the well, there are 2 chests. This room is very well built and sculpted. In fact, there are not murals, but fucking engravings on the wall. And one of the engravings I have a handout for. The other ones you kind of have to imagine. Now, it's also pixel art, so you will have to zoom in to see
Cool.
it. Andy, I'm sorry about that, but you just won't be able to see it unless you
Sorry.
somehow zoom in your video. So,
This mosaic commemorates the first battle for Karak Kruvzub when the adventurers, led by Snorri Delson Silverthumb, cleared out the mountain from the foul kobolds. The mosaic depicts the adventurer Snorri Delson Silverthumb brandishing an axe and the ranger dwarf Bronze Strongarm battling 2 emaciated kobolds in the cavern of Karak Kruvzub, which were not built at the time.
Karak Kruvzub. Yes.
Karak Kruvzub.
This is it literally depicts your uncle there.
Interesting.
Yes,
It's our
that's him.
uncle.
That's him, the ranger dwarf in the back with the green hood and the crossbow.
I would like to check
Also,
out
yes.
how deep
Uncle
that
is
well
such
is.
an honorable man.
Also, yes, it's a mosaic. Dwarves are really fond of mosaics because hey, they're made of tiny rocks that are colorful.
Look at that masonry. Isn't it beautiful? Worthy of a secondling, for sure. Just for you guys, as background information, the Secondling Kingdom is the one that is like famous for their masonry.
Yes.
They're like the stone cutters.
In the books by Marcus Heitz, titled what?
The dwarves.
The Dwarves! Yes. If anyone's watching this besides Andrew, read the Dwarves. Andrew,
Oh good.
read the
The
Dwarves!
dwarves. I can even give you
really,
the audio
really
books.
good books. And now that you're in the army, you have some time on your hands, so maybe you can read them. So, speaking of reading things, the books on the wall, if you check those out, I'll tell you what they are.
I
However,
will.
the burning question is what's in the chests. Crowbar Man.
Crowbar man.
Do your crowbar magic. Give me a strength athletics check. I think you're
Can I
gonna. I think you're
open?
gonna be very surprised. Which one do you start with?
Oh,
Oh damn.
you mean chest?
Yeah.
Wow.
So this one you can't quite get that one open.
Inspiration?
It's dwarven.
Is-
Yeah, it's dwarven crafted.
Wait, I do have inspiration.
Well, yes.
I'll use inspiration to try it
You
again.
may. That's way better. You.
Does it open
And
it?
then Thrax sort of taps you on the shoulder and says, maybe if you tried that, and then you, and then you open it. Like the veins on your head bulge out. Your muscles get all big. The dwarven lock holds and then opens. It's almost fucking orgasmic because as you open it and you throw it open, you can see that it is filled to the brim with iron bars.
Uh-huh.
Very,
Ahaha.
very valuable
Ah,
iron bars. They shine in the dark.
Collect those later.
iron that shines in the dark?
I
Really?
mean,
Holy shit.
you guys don't really have any lights on you. You're kind of like looking at everything. It's sort of black and white, but you can see that it's very reflective iron.
Good quality air.
How many
right
bars?
here.
Lots of?
Lots, lots of bars of iron.
How heavy is
Right,
one
Like
bar?
this chest at the end.
How heavy is one bar of iron? I don't know. You're gonna have to Google that, but it's quite heavy.
Depends how big the bar is, to be honest. But iron is quite heavy in general.
Mhm.
Let me. Wait.
Listen.
Why don't we just
for
stash
now-
it with the golem for now? He can take care of it.
Aye.
It's iron of the highest quality. Dwarven weapons and artifacts can be made with this as well as repaired, but you already took care of that.
Okay, what's in the other chest?
Give me another athletics check. Oh yeah, this one
Give me that.
you also have trouble with because it is dwarven craftsmanship after all. But now that you know how to do it, you open it, it pops open.
That's right.
This one is filled with silver bars.
Nice.
Ooh.
Each
Riches
each
and
bar of
bitches.
silver is worth 100.
Tech.
Gonna
How
take
many
with
bars
us.
are there?
Oh shit, a lot. I didn't think about that. I thought that you would be so overjoyed that there's a lot of it that you wouldn't stop and count.
Well, we can just take the chests at the end of this day.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because,
Very
you know,
good idea.
counting all of it is gonna... 1, 2, 3... Ah, fuck, now
Too
we have
much
to put it back
effort.
inside.
Oh, fuck. I miscounted there.
Alright, I want to do two things. I want to check how deep the well is, and then I want to look at the books and scrolls.
The well is very deep. It's hella deep. Actually, you
I'm
have
gonna
you
check
have
out-
dark vision, so I mean, you look down, you can see that there is water down in the bottom of it, but it goes on way lower.
And I
Okay.
wish I had the coin of delving.
Yeah.
The what?
Would
I
it
was
work in water?
Yeah.
Of course.
The what?
You know the
Coin of delving. I have
Oh,
it
the
on the necromancer.
The coin of
Kronos.
delving would be really fucking useful here, actually.
I wanted to bring it with me, then I forgot this is another character sheet.
Yeah. Give me a hook hand. Give me a
Ah,
investigation check.
See,
Also,
Oh.
if you have history, that also might help.
I do not.
Oh,
Oh,
damn,
actually,
that's a
no.
pretty bad
Only on
investigation.
masonry.
That's a pretty bad investigation check.
Yeah, no. So there it
So
is.
you look at the books. You know, you were never interested in books. You were always more interested in combat, and this is kind of boring. So like you look at them, there's a bunch of boring books. A couple of Bibles.
Nothing to see here, boys.
Nothing
Wait, let me
special.
have a look at that.
press on then.
What? You want to have a
Bloody
look at that? Well, you don't
Aye,
trust
I'll
your
do that.
cousin?
Oh, something that's boring to you might be interesting to me.
All right.
Well, have a look then. I don't care about no bloody books.
Investigatione.
Investigation.
I mean, it's slightly better, but it's not much better. It's still a bunch of
Enough.
boring books.
Alright, fair enough. I'll trust you in the future. Those were fucking boring.
Well, dwarves are not made for reading. We are made for fighting. So let's get on fighting.
So,
Don't forget
the
we're
next-
made
anyone
for
else?
drinking.
Did anyone else see the blood on the floor here?
Does anyone else see the
Aye.
skeletons? There are 3
Aye.
skeletons slumped against the wall in various states of being killed.
Are they dwarvens?
damn
Are they
it.
dwarven skeletons?
They are indeed dwarven skeletons. You can see
Our
that their
brothers were slain here.
the remains of their beards still are attached to their chins. These dwarves died in their armor. They wore iron armor and they fought with swords and shield. Now,
Rakas Almighty, they killed our brothers. We must
what?
avenge them.
There seems to be another well. I'm gonna go and have a look at that.
Oh yes.
now,
Interesting.
even though it looks like a well, it's structured like a well. This one is, it has a pile of cinders inside. It is in fact a smithy, a forge, much like the one seen in Skyrim with the big circular fireplace.
Aye.
This is a
I
whole
think I like this room.
entire smith's workshop with everything you need. There's iron armor, long rusted away. But there's tools, there's anvils, there's a bellows, so you can start a big old fire. And if you had any broken equipment, you can fix it here, or damaged equipment, you can fix it here.
Can we upgrade our equipment?
Can you upgrade your equipment? I don't know, Harry. Can you?
I mean, we
I'm
have
gonna fucking try.
iron, dwarven iron, and silver here.
What are you gonna use?
I am going
You have
to...
access to iron bars of the highest quality, and you also
I'm
have
going
access to
to-
silver.
I'm going to silver our weapons.
Oh
That sounds like a
yeah,
great
baby!
idea.
This process is going to take a couple of hours, just so you know.
I think I'm going to still try it. I think if we've all got silvered weapons, that could really help.
So let me get a light source in here. Come on. Oh wait. Let me get a light source in here. Camp. I know that I have a fireplace somewhere. Actually, maybe. Fuck it.
What is he doing?
First of all, tell me, how do you start a fire?
I'm going to take my axe. Well, do we have any wood around?
That's the question. You can see that there's wooden tables and some armor stands.
Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the
The
wood.
books.
There's
Yeah,
books
take
as
the
well.
wood and the books,
Holy
and I'm going to create a
shit.
little fire.
You go.
And I'm
Wait.
going
So you get wood from the workshop. So like basically, you get an armor stand. You get like a couple of old tools that are useless now, and then you go start picking up the books to burn them. And
Yeah.
as you're picking them up,
For me.
it's the highest blasphemy. I'm gonna reduce your honor for that. I'm gonna reduce your honor by a
Don't
whole
do it.
fucking D6.
No, don't do it.
No,
What does he do?
we don't
He
need the
said it.
books.
He said it. It's already done.
What is he
We don't
doing?
need to do the books.
I was talking to my dad. I didn't hear. What is he doing?
Your honor is
Well, well,
reduced by
fire.
3.
Well, mine.
Yes, you're burning books.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
well, I
but
don't-
hold on. That's not the end of it. As you
Okay.
start collecting the books off the shelves to go set them ablaze, you
Why are you
you get to
doing that?
one of them that's like fairly boring looking, and you go to pull it, and it's stuck on the wall,
Oh?
and then you pull it hard, and you hear a click. And something that sounds, I'm gonna put you here because you're doing something that
yeah.
sounds like a trap. Well, you're a dwarf. You've heard traps enabling before. But nothing happens. Roll me a perception check. The book is still stuck there.
So,
Perception.
yep.
Like you hear the sound, but you don't know where it comes from. What do you do?
Alright. I think since my perception is 6, I think fuck all of it, and I get the other books. I mean, I tell the other guys like that book made a noise. But I'm busy silvering your weapons. If you want to check it out, you can check it out. But I'm
What do you
getting these
mean the
weapons
book
silvered.
made a noise?
Come over here. Come over here.
There's a book stuck on the wall that he couldn't get out.
Let me
Like
have a
this
look
one.
at that.
So but
I'm gonna pull harder.
You pull harder. Give me a strength check. So you go. Oh fuck! It's still stuck, but you hear the noise again.
What's this noise? I
And
want to
then-
roll perception to locate what's
Yes,
the noise.
you both of you may roll perception.
Oh, terrible.
I can start
It
the
is,
fire.
it is fucking terrible.
Oh, that's better.
I think I heard Hook Hand say that he was also gonna try it. Right?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did say that.
I just wanted to hear it.
all right. So, as as our barbarian starts fire. Hold on. I'm gonna set a light source here. No, it does not have sight. This is the fire that you start.
And I'm gonna pump the bellows to make sure that shit's hot as hell. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
But
take
like, you start
some
a
of-
fire with fucking probably holy books. The skeleton
Jesus.
next to you doesn't like that. He gets up. Alright, roll initiative, guys. Also, double blade, I'm gonna tell you what you notice. Hold on, let me see if it has already been an hour. It's almost been an hour. But yeah, the fucking skeleton is pissed. Because like, it literally sees you setting dwarven books ablaze. Okay, the third one seems to be on an
book
improper...
to. I only needed one page of one book to start the fire, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, but still. It's blasphemy.
Still, yeah.
You guys like, this is basically still part of the temple. You know, the temple of the forge, the temple of the water, whatever. So, Thrax Bloodluster, you hear the skeleton next to you fucking get up.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna choose a random side for it. It's a crossbow man skeleton, apparently, and it's armored. Or should I say a crossbow dwarf? As it is a skeleton dwarf. What do you do? What are you gonna do? Honor is a fickle thing. Just as you gain it, you may lose it just as hard.
Dude, I am straight back to my original honor score.
I know. All it took was some fucking book burning. There we go. We have two crossbow dwarfs and one mace dwarf skeleton. But what do you do?
I am going to attack the skeleton.
I was expecting this. Deep down, I was expecting this. Just saying. Okay,
should.
17. I mean, it's not like you had like tons of torches in your inventory. You could have used.
You just said, yeah, but we have.
All right. 10 torches.
Okay,
Oh,
that
fuck's
skeleton. That skeleton is. Hold on. Is
And
it?
the tinder box.
Which I did
Oh,
say,
you
by the
twat.
way. I said we have torches and tinder. At the
Then
very
you did-
beginning.
It's,
Yeah, I did.
It
And then my
doesn't.
dad
It
came
doesn't
in.
matter anymore. That skeleton crumbles as Trax destroys it. Then what do you do?
Is there another skeleton that's about to attack me?
Not that you can spot. I don't think.
Then
Or maybe.
I'm
Or
just-
maybe you can. I don't know. What can you? Can you see other skeletons?
I can see this one here. So just to make sure, I'm going to attack that one as well.
Do it. Oh boy, that's a miss. Whoosh. Next.
And I just go like, what are you doing? Destroying dwarven skeleton.
Next is
About
the
to attack me.
mace dwarf. He comes up
Wait
to
a
you
minute,
and
what?
he maces you. Does a 15 hit? I don't think
Nope.
so. All right, so the mace boom, bounces off of your. I think you're wearing a breastplate, if I'm not mistaken.
Half plate, yeah.
Half plate. Yes, there you go. Next, the next skeleton dwarf, which is right behind you. Well, he can't quite fire his crossbow at you, so he is going to hit you with a sidearm. And of course, a dwarven sidearm is a battle axe. That one does land a hit. Unfortunately for it, it only does 1 point of damage. A shame, really. Because you deserve all the damage that comes to you. Next is Boendal Hookhand.
I was like, by Vrakas, our brothers are joining arms against us. They must have been thirdlings. And I go and destroy this one first to my right. So let me chop it up.
That boy.
That boy gets it. Ooh, he gets it.
Bravo! He takes 7. Oh wait, that's bludgeoning, right? Oh, it's
Bludgeoning.
vulnerable. That's double the damage.
I know.
Double the damage, 0 the skeleton.
And now this
crumbles.
one's like, you must have been a third link too. Die again, I guess.
It hisses.
Oh,
and you
no.
missed. This one's lucky, man. Boindale, double blade. Finish this.
Oh, not
Nice.
so lucky no more.
Holy fuck.
He's not
Yeah.
so lucky.
Double blade doubles the blades. Ah! You chop up its crumbling skeletons as they fly in every which direction. And thus, the undead go back to being dead.
Then I
Also-
go back to. Then I go back to my forge and
You
start.
go back to
I
your
take-
forge.
I take some of the silver out of the chest and I start taking all of our weapons and start silvering them.
Yes. Double blade. Something you notice in the previous room is that the water has started to change color. It's turning slightly pinkish, reddish. It's getting a little bit darker. It doesn't smell bad or anything. It smells familiar. That's what your perception check from the previous thing tells you.
Yeah.
You're the only one who has noticed that the water has
Interesting.
changed.
Hmm.
What do you do?
Brother. Come here. Look at the water.
What? Water.
I'm gonna put you here at the forge, big guy, silvering your weapons.
What is it? I don't like water. Neither does you. Do you?
Hasn't it changed color since we came here?
Well, now that
It's
he points
blue
it out,
to me.
now that he points it out, it has in fact changed color.
Wait a minute. It is slightly more.
Pink,
What color? Green?
pink, pink.
Doesn't it seem pinkish to you, brother?
Maybe blood? Oh, peculiar. What could have caused the change? Maybe iron? Blood?
Maybe a trap.
Trap? What would it be trapping? Oh, I'm bored.
Look, book that I pulled on this shelf here. It made a sound.
The book. Ah, you all with your books and sounds. I don't hear no nothing. Let me have a look myself. And now I finally pull the lever.
You hear the sound.
Oh, I hear it. Ah,
Does the water
what
change?
happened?
The water changes yet again. From it being pink, it now becomes a little bit more darker pink.
Uh-oh.
More
Who are we
reddish.
slicing? This is not
You can
good.
see a couple of bubbles bubble up. Actually, no,
Ah.
bullshit. It wouldn't bubble up anything. But yeah, it just changes colors. Like dark color comes from the bottom, and then the top becomes sort of pinkish. There's
Well,
Maybe there's a creature down there and
but
book
why-
pulling is causing it to bleed.
What creature lives in water and lets itself be bleeding? Be
Be a
hard.
corpse.
Corpse?
A woman.
Well, I don't want the corpse to come up here and cause any more trouble.
Do you pull it again?
Bad enough to have caused damage to skeletons. But brother, why don't we continue exploring these hallways? I'm assuming I leave my crowbar beak here, but I still have my hand axes. I don't need them to be silvered.
Alright. What do each of you leave to be silvered?
I leave one
I'm gonna
hand
silver
axe.
all of my shit. I'm gonna silver all of my shit.
So wait, I need numbers. So one hand axe,
One crow's beak.
one
One
great
great
axe,
axe. And
how many?
actually two of my hand axes.
Okay, that's 2 hours for each of these.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Alright then, forget my hand axes, I'll just go for my great axe.
So for getting your hand axes, that's 3 things that you're changing. So that's 6 hours worth of work.
Total.
Cool.
Holy shit.
But fine by me.
I don't want my silver. I don't want my silver.
Roll your smith's tools.
I just did, and I got a 19.
Oh, you got a 19. That lowers the time by half.
Oh, nice.
We're down to 3 hours.
Alright, brother, we can explore a little bit, but let's not try to get into a fight without tracks.
Actually, I don't want mine silver, so 2 hours.
You don't want yours silvered. Alright, so then it takes 2 hours.
3 hours is too long.
Yeah, you can keep yours. Everybody else, you gotta change your character sheet to reflect that your weapons, which of your weapons have been silvered. So that would be the crow's beak for Boendal, and the
Yes.
double
Sorry.
axe for Thrax. That rhymes, I like it. You go down the hallway and you see many doors. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors.
Also, before something special happens right here, I have a question. So I'm wielding 2 hand axes, which are
right.
light.
That's right.
Do I not get a extra bonus attack? Or dual wielding?
Do you have dual wielding?
I mean, the bonus attack doesn't come from the feat dual wielding. It just lets you dual wield something that isn't light. And since both are light already, I think.
Every turn you attack 1, 2. I suppose a bonus action would be to attack another time with the axe.
Okay.
But if you don't have the dual wielder, I don't think you're allowed to put your proficiency on it.
So just the bonus attack without the proficiency.
Yeah.
The damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So 2 normal attacks and the bonus attack just 1d6.
Yeah.
Right. Now that that is out of the way, let's explore the rest of this.
Ding, 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 ding. Thrax sings a merry rock and roll song. Because if there's one song if there's one style of music the dwarves appreciate the most, it's rock. And maybe
Hard,
metal.
heavy metal.
Metal and rock music, you know. The berserker. Alright, so what do you guys do here? There's lots of doors and lots of choices.
I'm getting tired.
Open it, brother. Open it.
Alright then, let's have a look in here. I
you
will
guys-
have a.
you guys wanna
I
take a
will
small
knock
break?
First. No, I guess there's still a lot more to come, right?
You're
About-
more than 2/3 through it. Yeah.
I'd rather power through now.
All right.
If the
But
others
we
are
can
done.
we can take a break if you like. We can take a small break. It's been an hour since we started filming now. I
Can
think
also
it's
just
I think it's best
a
if we
small
do.
break and then.
Yes, let's have a small break
let's
and
do
then we
that.
continue with the next part. I think it's gonna be part 5 or something. So we'll
Yeah.
be right back.